Many people over the age of 50 quietly begin to believe something that sounds almost unavoidable: the idea that chronic back pain is simply a normal part of getting older. That stiff mornings, aching lower backs, and the need to move more carefully are just the price of living a long life. But what many people do not realize is that the majority of long-lasting back pain is not caused by age itself, but by a few everyday habits and misunderstandings
that slowly place extra strain on the muscles and joints that support the spine.
And the truly encouraging news is that once you understand these hidden mistakes, your back can often begin to feel stronger, more flexible, and far less painful than you might expect, even if you are well into your 50s, 60s, or beyond. Imagine a moment that may feel very familiar to you. You wake up in the morning, and as you sit up in bed, you notice a tightness or dull ache in your lower back. It might ease a little after you move around, but it never completely disappears. Later in the day, you sit for a while, and when you stand up again, your back feels stiff and reluctant to straighten. Maybe bending down to pick something up from the floor requires extra caution, and sometimes the discomfort even spreads into your hips or upper legs. And experiences like these can slowly create the feeling that your back is fragile or wearing out, causing many people to become more careful and less active over time. But here is the surprising truth that many spine specialists and movement experts now emphasize: the human spine is incredibly resilient and designed to remain strong and functional for decades. Yet certain daily habits can quietly weaken the muscles that support it and make the joints feel far more sensitive than they need to be. One of the most common mistakes people make when dealing with chronic back pain is something that seems logical at first, but actually works against the body. And that mistake is avoiding movement because of fear that activity might make the pain worse. Many people begin resting more, sitting longer, and limiting physical activity whenever their back hurts, believing that protecting the spine means keeping it still. But the reality is that the spine thrives on gentle movement, because movement helps circulate nutrients through the discs that cushion the vertebrae and activates the muscles that stabilize the entire back. When the body remains inactive for long periods, those supportive muscles gradually weaken, leaving the spine with less natural protection and making everyday movements feel more painful than before. Another common mistake involves posture during everyday activities, especially the many hours people spend sitting in chairs, looking at phones, or leaning forward towards screens. When the upper body remains hunched for long periods, the muscles in the lower back and neck must work harder to support the weight of the head and torso, and over time this constant strain can lead to tight muscles, irritated joints, and the feeling that the back is constantly under pressure, even when you are not doing anything physically demanding. A third hidden mistake that contributes to chronic back pain is ignoring the role of the surrounding muscles. Because the spine does not work alone, it relies heavily on the muscles of the abdomen, hips, and legs to provide stability and balance during movement. When these muscles become weak, the back often tries to compensate by doing more work than it was designed to handle, which can create fatigue and discomfort in the lower back area. To better understand why these mistakes matter so much, it helps to think of the spine as a flexible tower supported by a network of muscles, ligaments, and discs. Each vertebra stacks gently on top of the next, while soft discs act like shock absorbers between them. These discs rely on movement to maintain their health, because gentle compression and release allow nutrients to move in and waste products to move out. When movement becomes limited, the discs can gradually become less hydrated and less flexible, which contributes to stiffness and discomfort during everyday activities. Many people over 50 begin noticing early warning signs that their back needs more support long before severe pain appears. Perhaps you feel stiffness after sitting for long periods, or your back tightens when you stand up quickly. Some people notice they feel more comfortable when walking slowly but more uncomfortable after remaining still for too long. And these signals are often the body's way of asking for healthier movement patterns rather than complete rest. The encouraging news is that a few simple habits can make a remarkable difference in how your back feels each day. One of the most powerful solutions is gentle daily movement. Activities such as walking, stretching, or light mobility exercises help keep the spine flexible and encourage the muscles around it to stay active and supportive. Even short walks of 10 to 15 minutes can help reduce stiffness and improve circulation in the back muscles. Another helpful strategy involves improving posture throughout the day. Simply becoming aware of how you sit and stand can reduce unnecessary strain on the spine. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, the chest open, and the head aligned over the shoulders helps distribute body weight more evenly, so the back does not carry more pressure than it should. Strengthening the muscles that support the spine is another essential step toward reducing chronic back pain. Gentle exercises that activate the abdominal muscles, hips, and glutes help create a natural brace around the spine, making everyday movements safer and more comfortable. Movements such as slowly lifting the hips while lying on your back, tightening the abdominal muscles while breathing calmly, or practicing controlled leg movements can gradually rebuild the support system your back relies on. Flexibility is also an important part of back health, because tight muscles in the hips and legs can pull on the lower back and create unnecessary tension. Gentle stretches for the hamstrings, hips, and lower back can release this tension and allow the spine to move more freely during daily activities. While these strategies can greatly help, it is also important to avoid a few habits that may worsen chronic back discomfort without people realizing it. One common mistake is staying in the same position for too long, whether sitting or standing, because the spine prefers small regular changes in position that allow different muscles to share the workload. Another mistake is performing sudden heavy lifting without preparing the body, which can strain muscles that have not been activated properly. A simple daily routine can help your back feel supported from morning to night. Imagine beginning your day with a few gentle stretches that awaken the muscles around the spine. Later, taking a comfortable walk that allows the back to move naturally and circulate nutrients through the joints. During the day, standing up regularly, if you have been sitting for a long time, and adjusting your posture so your shoulders remain relaxed and your spine stays aligned. And in the evening, performing a few strengthening movements that activate the muscles of the hips and abdomen before relaxing for the night. Perhaps the most inspiring truth about the human body is that it remains remarkably adaptable. Even after the age of 50 or 60, muscles can regain strength, joints can become more mobile, and the spine can feel more supported when daily habits begin working with the body rather than against it. Many people who make these small adjustments notice their back becoming more flexible, their movements becoming more confident, and their discomfort gradually fading into the background of daily life. So if there is one message to remember today, it is this: chronic back pain is not always a sign that your spine is failing or wearing out. Very often it is a signal that your body needs healthier movement, stronger support muscles, and better posture habits to function the way it was designed to. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to like this video so more adults over 50 can discover these simple ways to protect their backs. And consider subscribing to the channel for more practical health guidance designed to help you stay strong, active, and independent as the years go by. And if you know someone who often struggles with back pain, sharing this video with them might be the small step that helps them begin moving through life with greater comfort and confidence again.